Do you know the different types of inverters that we have? I will be talking about them here, and I want you to pay attention so you can get the answer to the question you have been asking. There are three major types of inverters. We have the sine wave, the modified sine wave, and the square wave. The sine wave is sometimes referred to as true or pure sine wave. The modified sine wave, which is usually modified square wave. And lastly, the square wave, which is the square wave. The sine wave is what you get from your local utility company and usually from your generator. This is because it is generated by the rotating AC machinery, and sine waves are a natural product of rotating AC machinery. The major advantage of sine wave inverter is that all the equipment which are sold on market are designed for sine wave. This guarantees that the equipment will work to their full specifications. Some appliances such as motors and microwave ovens will only produce full output with sine wave power. A few appliances such as bread makers, light dimmers, and some battery chargers would require a sine wave power to even work at all. And don't forget, sine wave inverters are usually more expensive. So let us move down to the modified sine wave. A modified sine wave inverter actually has a waveform, more like a square wave. But with an extra step or so, a modified sine wave inverter would work well with most equipment. Although the efficiency or power would be reduced with some motors such as the refrigerator motor or the pump or your fan, etc. They will use more power from the inverter due to lower efficiency. Most motors would use about 20% more power. This is because a fair percentage of the modified sine wave is higher frequencies. That is, not 60 Hz, so the motors cannot use it. Some fluorescent lights will not operate quite as bright, and some may buzz or make humming annoying noises. Appliances with electronic timers and or digital clocks will not operate correctly. Many appliances get their timing from the line power, so basically they take the 60 Hz and divide it down to 1 per second or whatever is needed. Because the modified sine wave is noisier and rougher than the pure sine wave. Clocks and timers may run faster or not work at all. They also have some parts of the waves that are not 60 Hz, which can make clocks run fast. Items such as bread makers, light dimmers may not work at all. In most cases, appliances that use electronic temperature control will not control. The most common is on such things as variable speed drills will only have 2 speeds, on and off. Now let us briefly look at the square wave. The square wave inverters are very few, but they are the cheapest inverters. A square wave inverter would run simple things like tools with universal motors with no problem. But not much else. Square wave inverters are seldom seen anymore. And that is where I'll be stopping for today. So if you want to learn more, which I know you do, why don't you follow this page and anticipate more videos from us?